Wow. Wow, that's so cool. It's like a house on a hill. Oh, that's so cute. And wow, there's just, it doesn't look like much, but it looks like so much just happened. It's, wow. Eric, you guys sure have done a lot, haven't you? Is this a work of just you and your cards? This seemed like it popped up overnight. We had some help from Anthony, Riven, and Chandler. Besides that, it was just us. Wow. Wait. I thought you guys said I could help. Yeah, I mean, you still can. The houses aren't completely built. Well, I can see that, Eric. Speaking of buildings, Grayson told me he wanted to build a library here in town, so we should get around to that at some point. You're just stealing all my people, aren't you? It's not my fault you're apparently a bad leader. It's not my fault. I grew up with Anthony. There's no way someone could be a good leader and be around that doofus. I've actually been wondering about that. How did you become head knight of Oldstone? If there's one thing me and Anthony have in common, it's our crappy dads. That's how we became friends in the first place. My dad was close with his, and my dad was in charge of all of the guard of Alhan, and was the king's personal guard. However, my dad started to see the whole kingdom, even the king, as below him. He started to steal every now and again from the palace, each time getting more and more ambitious. He went too far the last time and forced us to flee. He took me and my mother across the ocean to little old Oldstone, where he made himself out to be the white knight that would save the village. He went on to do a lot of bad things, and eventually I had to put a stop to it. To him. The people of Oldstone were hesitant to trust me, but eventually I earned it. That's not to say I'm good at my job, because I'm not. I'm distant with my people and my guard. I do enough to help us get by, but barely anymore. I know I am more suited to just guard, but the people of Oldstone have no one else to turn to, so here I am. Eric, I think you're a good leader. You've got all of your people to safety when it counted, and you've asked for help when you needed it. You'll never be perfect, but I've come to learn that no one is ever perfect. We grow and change. Our choices are what define us, and I can tell you've chosen to try your best, and that's all you can do. You give one heck of an inspirational speech. Ever think of becoming a motivational speaker? I think that's a little bit too much travel for my liking. Why don't you hand the position to someone else if you really don't enjoy being head knight? Because I care about them too much, and I know that if I wasn't head knight, I would leave Oldstone altogether. Is that a bad thing? To me it is. I'm scared that if there's nothing there to keep me occupied, there's no one there to keep me in check, I'll turn into my father. There's no way of that, Eric. Absolutely not. That would never happen. You're a good person who just so happened to draw the short end of the stick when it came to your father. Trust me, I feel you. But the past is in the past. We aren't like the people we share blood with. You will never be like him. Shayna, Lady Shayna, look! Huh? Oh my gosh, Isla! Is she crawling? She is! She did it for the first time this morning, and I knew I had to show you. Oh, Isla! She's so adorable. She's just the most precious little thing. Oh my god. Isn't she? I was wondering if you knew where I could find Penelope. I checked her room, but she wasn't there. She wasn't there, then she might be with Riven in town center since he's setting up her husband's shop for his return. Why are you looking for her? Well, I hear she's expecting, so I wanted to share little Sophie's milestone moment with her so she could get a feel for what it will be like when her baby arrives. That's super sweet of you, Isla. I was actually going to head to town center soon, so would you mind if I kind of went with you? I would love that. Alright then. Eric, I have to apologize, but is it okay if we cut this conversation short? No problem, Shayna. Thank you for taking a look at the work we've done so far. Of course. I'll see you later, alright? See you later, milady. Alright, Isla, let's go. Isn't it just so adorable how she crawls? It is. Oh, now I can't wait until my little bean is here. I know I still have a lot of time until then, but I'm just ecstatic. I'm just ecstatic for you. You might want to calm down your excitement a little. Why, Riven? Why? Because you actually have to give birth first. Riven, I forgot about that. Riven, you never speak about the event that shall not be named in front of an expecting mother. What? I'm sorry. Stupid me opening my stupid big mouth in front of Isla too. I'd like to discuss some pregnancy things with Penelope. Why don't you stay, Riven? That way you can learn some pregnancy etiquette. There's enough rules for there to be etiquette? That was never my strong suit. Well, too bad. You're staying. And you, Shayna? No. I'm not planning on, babies anytime soon. So I'm just gonna leave that. I'll leave you three to it. Wait, no, Shayna, don't leave me here with. Bye. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Riven. Goodbye. Okay. Chandler. Oh, okay. I see you were watching that little display that was happening over there. I apologize for that, but it's good to see you. I do love babies. Oh yeah? Did you ever want any of your own? Oh, I did, but it never happened. That's it? No elaborate story as to why? I'm starting to miss those stories. Not this time, but I'm happy to tell you one. When I first joined the Merchants Guild, I was a young, very handsome and buff, 22-year-old. I was also about as baroque as someone could be, so I had to sneak aboard a ship to gain passage to the guild. But being 22, broke, and extremely stupid, I got onto the wrong ship and onto a pirate instead. And the best part is, I didn't realize my mistake until they realized I wasn't a pirate. So, I had been doing chores around the ship for an entire week without anyone realizing I wasn't one of them. I steered the ship, cleaned the deck, cooked dinner, and no one batted an eye. Until, after a few too many pints of you-know-what, I drunkenly told someone where I was headed. I thought for sure they would make me walk the plank. But instead, they took me straight to the guild, and picked me up when it was time to return home. I'm still friends with that pirate captain to this day. Maybe he'll stop by sometime. You've really just seen everything, haven't you, Chandler? I have. Life isn't interesting if you haven't. Now, Shayna, I wanted to warn you. Warn me? I've been having this really bad feeling ever since the explosion in Ulstone. Like something is coming. I don't know what, but I want you to make sure you're keeping a diligent eye on your surroundings. Chandler, I think you're being a little paranoid, which is completely understandable after what happened, but I think everything will be fine. Maybe, just be safe, okay? Alright, Chandler, I'll be safe. Man, I'm tired. I know it's a bit early, but I think I'm gonna try and go get some sleep. Man, I'm tired. I know it's a bit early, but I think I'm gonna try and go get some sleep.